wife knows about. In this case, we're speaking to a man who reached out. He's married to a woman, he has grandchildren, but he is sleeping with men on the side. So he's here to talk all about this secret that he has, and we've got the guest on the line. Thank you so much for being on today.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so can you just sort of recap the email that you sent us where you just sort of explained this situation that you're in, that your wife and nobody else knows about?
Well, let's see, it's been at least 25 years. And so I don't even know how I know how it got started. It got started once when I was looking through Craigslist and I saw a lot of men for men kind of advertisements, and a lot of them said they were married, and so I had never seen that before, and so it kind of intrigued me, and so I responded to one of those messages, and I had a guy respond back, and we met up that morning, and the rest is history.
Was that the first time that you had experimented with men?
No, not at all. In high school, when I played football, there was a couple of guys on our team that I experimented with. There were little dalliances, as when I was in college. In college, it kind of got a little bit out of control because we had a restroom where you could, if you went to the restroom, it was on the lower level of one of the buildings, and not a lot of traffic was down there, and so it made it easy to invite somebody into a stall
So
next to you.
do you identify as gay or bisexual?
I know this is going to sound crazy. I don't identify as either. I just identify as straight. What I've told myself the last, years since I was a teenager, I do enjoy women. I enjoy the way they feel, the way they smell, the way they make love, and all of that. But sometimes I get just a really intense craving to be around a guy, and not just be around a guy, but to feel him, to hold him, to have him on top of me, to have me on top of him. And it's not just, and it pretty much is just sexual. It's not like I'm seeking a romantic romance with this person. And so that's what makes finding married men so much easier, because they're not looking for a relationship at all. They have a relationship with their wives, just like I have a relationship with my wife. And so I do have 2 or 3 guys that I do see on a regular basis, and we have a strict, no identification policy. If I see him at the mall, or if I'm out with my wife in a restaurant and I happen to see him, it's as if I don't even see him. It's as if we don't even know each other. And we've gotten.
I was going to say, how often is regularly? Like, how often do you see them?
Before the pandemic, maybe 2 or 3 times a week, and maybe multiple guys. And most of the time, we played safe. But once I started having like a regular pool of guys, I didn't really worry about playing safe so much, and neither did they. We were tested regularly, and that always played out just fine. So I really admit I've been really lucky to have that many years and not have any kinds of issues like that. Of course, if I did, that would be a dead giveaway.
Wow.
Right.
So you identify as straight. You, I guess, always knew that you wanted to marry a woman, but when you married your wife, were you still sleeping with men, or was there a period when you first got married that you hadn't been with any men?
There was a period that when we first got married from, I say, for about 5 or 6 years, maybe 7 years, when we were starting a family, that I didn't sleep with men.
Was your intention to just stay married, stay faithful, and never see other men, or did you always
Right.
think that it might pop up again in your life?
Well, I didn't really think of it that way. I just thought, I enjoy my wife. We're building a family. We're having kids. The feelings, the emotions, the attractions that I'm having, I will just deal with them and lay them aside. And so for 7 years, I did. But then we moved. We moved out of the area where we were to a whole nother town, and that's when I discovered the Craigslist ads. And from that day on, I I would have. I've always had jobs that gave me the freedom to work at home or to work remotely or to work out of town. And so it was very easy to have the house to myself, maybe 3 or 4 days a week, maybe 5 days a week. And if I knew I was going to have it 5 days a week, and if I was really feeling needy, I mean, I could see 4 or 5 guys
In 5 days, you mean?
in one day.
Oh, in one
wow.
day. And this is happening in your own home?
It's happening in our home.
And so you said 25 years of this, and your wife has never come close to finding out what's happening?
No.
Fantastic. You see, innocent me here, looking at Craigslist. I thought when people go to Craigslist is to look for jobs, services, and other meaningful things that people have to offer. I didn't know now that Craigslist has a section for APP na APP. I didn't know that Craigslist has a section for Mbara na Mbara. Huh? Offer BK na offer BK. I didn't know. So ABCD, they advertise Nkundo on Craigslist. Not just any ABCD. Married ABCD.
There is God.
Men that are married to women are advertising Nkundo on Craigslist. This world no balance, so we truly need the avatar to restore balance in this world. This my brother now is talking stories that touch. Stories that touch. First, he said he started when he went on Craigslist. Then he saw a married man advertising Nkundu there. Then I asked him, is that where he now said no. In high school, they were experimenting with ABCD in high school. Then in college, it got worse. That one was straight on pounding, like yam or the pound banger with EPP. Then I asked my brother, are you gay or bisexual? My brother said no, he's straight. He likes the way women smell. He likes the way their body feel. But he also likes the way men once in a while feel. The poor wife will go to work, leave the husband at home that he is doing a work from home job. Work from home. She does not know that her husband is at home hammering or collecting different EPP from fellow married men.
Child.
He said we meet 5 a day. 5.
There is God.
5. Hey, how can people don't go on 5 times a day? Oh, no, they tire. Don't lactic acid build up in your body. Is it 1 cup? I don't understand. How can I my waist be moving like this? Every 5 times a day for maybe approximately 20 or 30 minutes per time.
Chai.
What kind of life is this? This is the problem now. Many married women think they are married. They think they'll be shouting side chick, side chick. They don't know that it's not side chick that is dragging your husband with you. Your husband is doing mbala. It is fellow men, fellow married men that are dragging your husband with you. They're plenty for here. They're plenty. They have wife at home. The wife is for society's sake. Society will say they are married. But they have steady borrow supply. Imagine having 5 men a day without using Doncom. How he has not managed to catch one incurable disease is beyond me. 5 different men. Wetin dey man body where I go one touch or put him ball? Wetin dey man body? These days, the world has gone upside down. So when you are looking at that woman that is your husband's side chick, she and your husband might not be doing anything. It might be that his friend that come home that they drink beer and play PS5. That is the one that is dragging your husband with you. That is the one. When you are not around, they are doing number. You say, this is my friend, he's his best friend. His best friend, something is entering something. They asked my brother, are you gay? He said, no, he's straight. Yes, straight men go to knock men 5 times a day. That means you are straight. Straight men collecting ball 5 times a day.
It is smoky, boo.
That is your definition of straight. You are very straight. You are straighter than 2 parallel lines. You are very straight. They should change the word straight in dictionary to your name. If your name is Charles, they change the word straight to Charles. Because you are straighter than straight. In fact, straight will be jealous of you. My brother, straight. The word straight in the dictionary will see you, Charles, and be jealous. Which kind of life be this? Person they collect 5 ball, they put him in PP inside 5 ball, inside 5 kundo, and he is claiming to be straight. You are straight. You are very straight. You are straighter than an arrow. And if you are a wife, let me give you the signs. Oh, check your husband nkundu sometimes. Try to check it. If he's leaking, try to check it. Because there's no way people will enter that place that it will remain the same. Or maybe this one's husband is the one that is hammering all those other men. Hi! It's indeed a perverse word. Craigslist. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, put a section for Umbara and Ambala. Abi? People are not advertising this kind of thing on your website. Kuku, open a section for Umbala and Ambala. Expand your business. Open one for Umbala and Nakuma. Open one for Umbala and Ambala. What do? You take advantage of the market's opportunities. Oh, thank you. Hey, where are you going?
It is smoky, boo.
When you watch this video now, didn't you laugh? You laughed, but you still refuse to subscribe. Are you among my village people? You're among my village people. You don't want me to make it in life.
Continue.
You refuse. You laughed. Shouldn't my reward be click the subscribe button, click the notification bell, and click all notification? And when you finish watching, you share. Share to your friends so that they too will laugh. So that me too, I will go far. But no, you decided to be among my village people. You want to watch and go. Don't be among my village people. They are not good people. I post videos every day, every single day, to make you laugh. If you join the tribe, the fantastic tribe, every day you will just be laughing. Look at this one now. This one is to watch all my funny videos playlist. This one is to watch my last video. And this one is to subscribe.